What if I told you right now that without changing your products, without reducing your price, without even running a single ad, you can still get more people to buy from you? And I don't mean this by being aggressive or by being persuasive, it's by understanding these four things that happen in the human brain before they ever decide to buy. These are not tricks, these are not hacks, but these are psychological facts that once you learn them, you're never going to sell the same way again. In this video, I am going to show you the 4 psychological triggers that the biggest businesses in the world today use to influence buying decisions. And guess what? Their customers don't even know that they are using these triggers on them. But I need to warn you. Number 4, you see, number 4 is going to make you rethink everything. I know I've been saying this a lot, but it is going to make you rethink everything you've been doing about how to sell to your customers. At that exact moment the customer wants to buy from you, their brain begins to run a silent checklist. Oh, what if I regret buying this? Is this product even worth it? What if I'm making a mistake? If any of these questions goes unanswered, they will not buy from you, not because they don't want to buy you, but because their brain will not allow them to buy. The certainty trigger is everything you should do as a business owner. You need to show your testimonials, you need to give guarantees, you need to share your story, you need to tell them how they will feel when they use your product. It is all you should do as a business owner. The second trigger is called the identity mirror effect, and it's one of the most powerful forces in consumer psychology. And here is how it works. Every single human being carries 2 versions of themselves in their mind at all times: who they are currently and who they want to be. And every buying decision is an attempt to close the gap between them. When somebody pays for a gym membership, they are not paying just for the equipment, they are paying for a version of themselves that is fit, that is snatched, that is disciplined. That's why nobody cares about the ingredient of a product. They just care about how it is going to make them feel, how it is going to make them look, how it's going to make them behave. They don't care about the ingredients, they care about how it is going to make them feel. That's why features never sell as well as identity. So how do you apply this identity mirror in your business? You should just stop talking about the product. Nobody cares about your product. Talk about how it will make them feel after they have used your product, or how it is going to make them feel when they start using your product. Don't talk about the features again. Don't talk about the ingredients. Talk about the version of themselves they are going to become when they finally start using your products. Now, the third trigger is the one that makes people buy even when they have no money, even when they are not interested in your product, even when they've bought something else in the past before. The third trigger is called the reciprocity loop. It is based on one of the most oldest and most deeply used law in the human psychology. This happens when somebody does something good for us. We have this psychological urge to give back to the person. When you consistently give your audience valuable information like tips and tricks, insights, education, valuable information that is genuinely going to help them, you are depositing into a psychological account. And at some point, without chasing them, without persuading them, without pushing them to buy, they naturally feel the urge to buy from you. Not because you've convinced them, but because their brain has told them that it is the right thing to do. That is why most successful content creators that you see out there, they have built a strong community that whenever they release something, whenever they drop a new product, they tend to sell out very fast. So I told you that number 4 is going to make you a bit uncomfortable. So let's get straight into it. Number 4 is called the social proof trigger. Now, I want to burst your bubble. I want to tell you the uncomfortable truth. Whenever you visit a restaurant, before you even visit that restaurant, tell me the truth. Don't you check their reviews? You want to order something online, let's say Temu, you want to order from Temu, don't you check the reviews first? Don't you see what other people are saying about that product before you buy? That is to tell you that your own brain does not trust your own judgment. It trusts the crowd. It trusts what other people are saying about that product. So you see this thing called social proof. It is one of the most powerful forces in human psychology, making people buy from you. If you don't have proof about your product, if you don't have proof about what other people are saying about your product, how do you want a stranger to trust you? How do you want a stranger to trust your brand? It's impossible, baby. It's not possible. So as a small business owner, it is now left for you to post your small wins, no matter how small it is. If a customer said, oh, I love how this product is, oh, I love how post it. Post it. It is your job. Post it. Post it. Can they matter now? Let people see it. Apply these 4 triggers in your business and watch it explode. As a small business owner, the best thing you can do for yourself is to click the subscribe button, because we are together like this. Click the subscribe button, because every week I drop gems like this on this channel. Click the subscribe button and I'll see you in my next video.